that one more time.
You do not have to have a library card to access the overwhelming majority of our services.
Okay, wonderful. Got clutter piling up? FM Junket in Carson, Iowa is your hometown cleanup crew. Fast hauling, fair prices, and now easy dumpster rentals for DIY cleanouts. Your single items to full-on messes, FM Junket gets it done. Call today and breathe a little easier. Hi, welcome back to Mills County Roots. I'm here at the Glenwood Library and I am with Autumn and Emily.
Hi.
And we're here today because this is National Library Week.
It is.
So Autumn is the director here at the library. So Autumn, let's start with you. Tell a little bit about yourself.
This is actually, I'm still inside of my first year here as the director at the library. I was hired in September, but I come from a background in educational library. I was at West Elementary Library for about 10 years, and I have my teaching license in elementary ed, but this was a really great job opportunity for me to come into public librarianship.
Okay, great. And Emily, hello.
Hi.
Director of Adult Services, correct?
Yes.
Tell a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I am very new to Glenwood. I just started in this position in January.
Oh,
And
congratulations.
thank you. It's been wonderful. Before this, I was at the Bellevue Public Library for a few years, doing a little bit of everything in adult services. So that really is where my background is.
Okay.
Fairly recently finished a degree in library science.
Wow,
and
congratulations on that as well.
Thank you. So yeah, this is a wonderful place to be.
Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, Glenwood's a wonderful town. Yeah, so
We love it.
did you move here?
I did not. I still live in Bellevue.
Okay.
You might
okay.
need to cut that part out.
Oh, no. It's okay. We welcome you in Mills County from
Yeah,
Bellevue.
It's lovely.
And do you live in Mills County?
I do. I'm on the very far north edge of the county. I'm a little bit north of Mineola.
Oh, okay. Okay, nice. You have a little bit of a drive to come in.
I do. I live on about 5 acres up in the Oak Township.
Oh, how fun. Okay. What do you do up there? Do you
Uh,
have
well,
animals or?
I've got a couple of barn dogs. When my girls were younger, they showed goats at the county fair over in Malvern. We raised chickens for a while, meat chickens. We had hogs, but I've got a sophomore in college and a senior, and they're all done with all of those
All
activities.
of those people that did the chores are gone.
Yes. My free labor has dried up and the coop.
Right. Well, full disclosure, we are just sitting down off the cuff. We said, hey, it's library week, so let's do something. And I called them and they were willing to sit down with us today. So we're just going to kind of find our way through this. And Autumn, if you want to start talking a little bit about what services are available here at the library?
Yeah, the Glenwood Public Library has a wide variety of services to the whole of the community. You do not have to be a library card holder to access the vast majority of our services, of our programs.
Say that one more time.
You do not have to have a library card to access the overwhelming majority of our services.
Okay, wonderful.
We have adult and youth programs. We have facilities. You can come in and use our Wi-Fi. Our Wi-Fi actually does reach the street and the parking lot on both sides. We close at 6 o'clock on Tuesday through Friday, 7 o'clock on Monday, open 9:30 to 1 on Saturday. But if you need Wi-Fi outside of those hours, the parking lot in the back and the street parking in the front will reach with the Wi-Fi. So if you need free Wi-Fi services, we are here.
Nice, very generous. That's good to know if something happens that you're in need of Wi-Fi service.
Yep. We have printers and copiers and faxing and scanning services available. Scanning is free. Fax, copy, and print all have a very minimal charge. We offer free notary services. Emily is our notary.
Oh,
Yes.
very nice.
That's a free service we offer. This meeting room is available to be reserved by anyone in the community, be it for a private group, if you need to have a room to have a Zoom call, if you need to take a small meeting, or community events. We've hosted, the DAR meets here frequently. We have a couple of different youth Dungeons and Dragons groups that come in. We've had politicians come in and have events here, so it's a wide community use room.
Very nice. Yeah. So, Autumn, let's kind of get down in the weeds here a little bit. Let's talk about specifically adult services at the library.
Yeah, there's a lot that is strictly for adults, and so we have most of the upper floor is full of our adult collection. We have a range of nonfiction, regular fiction materials, and then we even have an inspirational collection, which is very popular
Okay.
among a lot of readers here in the community, which is really cool. So we have kind of those basics, but then a lot of our adults do use printing, faxing, all of those types of services as well. We also have a group. We have Craft and Chat that comes in once a month, and then a quilt club that comes in once a
Oh,
month.
very
And
nice.
we have a couple of different book clubs. Autumn hosts a silent book club, and then I host a history book club. And it's they're
Oh,
very
how
well attended.
fun.
And
How fun.
yeah,
Very educational, keep your mind going,
yeah.
keep you involved. So talk a little bit about that silent book club. I've been seeing that term and I'm not so sure I know what that means.
So our silent book club is a partnership with the Mills County Chamber of Commerce with Jitsi down there.
Okay.
And a silent book club on the surface is literally just a book club where you go and you read for 1 hour in silence. Like
Mhm.
it's not a time to talk about a book. It's not a time to chat with people about a piece of assigned reading.
Oh, it's an escape.
It is an escape. I tell everyone it is a gift you give yourself. It is 1 hour to read whatever. There's no
Yeah.
assigned reading. There's no,
Mhm.
you have to scrounge down a book or find the audio. You just get to sit and read. And some people listen to their audiobooks. Some people sit and like crochet and knit while they listen. Some people
Oh,
will read on an e-reader. Some people will read a physical book. Some people bring magazines, but it's just one dedicated hour to read. And we partner with the Chamber of Commerce because then it's a rotating venue event. So when
oh,
we started in January, we hosted the first one here. We have since been to Vine Street Bakery and Coffee down here in Glenwood.
okay.
We've been to Keg Creek Brewery. We have been up to Bellaterre Wedding Venue up in kind of the Lake Ohana area. We have events upcoming at the Round Table Tea Bar, Adriano's Pizzeria, and the Backroom Lounge, all here within the
Nice.
county. So
Okay.
it's a great way for people to go out into the community and see spaces through a lens they wouldn't normally otherwise. You're not
Sure.
necessarily thinking, well, I'm going to bring a book to a bar. You
Right,
absolutely
right,
can.
right.
Like
You're
Keg Creek,
encouraged to.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Keg Creek will happily let you sit in the corner with a beer and a book, and all of these places are.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I might have to check that out.
It is the second Monday of every month from 6 to 8. The first hour is sort of social hour. You check out what the venue has. Maybe it's their menu, maybe it's their drinks, maybe it's their space. And then we read from 7 to 8.
What a great networking idea. That's really great.
It's been really
Yeah,
fabulous.
yeah,
It's very well attended.
yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about the children's services you offer here.
So it is just about summer, which means summer reading. And our summer reading kickoff will be Friday, May 29th. That is the first Friday that the students in Mills County, or at least in Glenwood, are out of school. And so that'll be the big event time for kids to come and sign up for summer reading, pick up sort of our schedule, our calendars, and see what all the things we have to offer. A lot of the events are the same that are popular with the community and are coming back. We've got a magician. We end the season with a foam party. There'll be events that we partner with the YMCA and we'll have hosted there. Even though it's at the YMCA, it is still free to the community. So it's
Okay.
they're a partner host site. You don't have to
Oh,
be a
that's
member of the
great.
YMCA to participate. It just gives us more space.
I love the collaboration in the community.
That
That's
was
amazing.
that was really my goal when I got
Yeah.
hired here, was to really build bridges and make more connections. Not that there weren't any, but there weren't as many as I felt we could have, and we could really branch out in that
Well,
way.
it's very active. It's very active connections.
Correct.
So that's great. Yeah.
Yes, and the summer reading is not limited to kids. We will have some adult programming this summer as well that Emily will be leading in an active way. And there's also always passive programming where like you can pick up a thing or you can fill out a thing on your own time.
Built in 1917 and once one of the oldest Ford dealerships in the country, the Ford building in Malvern has been fully remodeled into a modern, multi-use space. It has apartments, business suites, and office space for rent. It blends big city style with the charm of small town living. A historic landmark ready for today's dreamers and doers. Okay, wow. Okay, so I'm just sitting here kind of blown away because I just sprung this interview on you. What, 30 minutes ago, I called and said, hey, can I come over?
That's okay. We're librarians. We're
And
flexible.
I mean, you guys are just killing it here. So thank you. Talk a little bit about Library Week. What are you guys doing for Library Week?
Yeah, we've started out strong. Yesterday we had a staff pajama day.
And yesterday was Monday, and this
Yesterday
will
was Monday.
probably air Thursday.
Okay,
So,
perfect. And today's
yeah,
Tuesday.
yeah.
We're dressed up as specific genres.
Uh-huh.
So we have someone who's dressed up as a historical fiction character. I am dressed up as magical realism, which is a bit of a niche genre.
Okay.
And then she changed.
I did change my clothes. Full disclosure, I did change my clothes. I had opted for a dystopian futurism, so I looked a little disheveled. So I went ahead and put on a clean shoes.
So now we have more of a Barbie thing going on.
Yeah.
But we also have a passive program upstairs where we've done a little mysterious things with some of our books. And so
Okay.
people are trying to come in and figure out what that mystery is, which has been pretty fun. We've heard some really interesting thoughts. So that's been a really fun way to celebrate. We've celebrated our volunteers, and that's just
awesome.
kind of
Okay,
how we're
so-
getting started.
So, what do you talk to me about the themes of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday?
Yeah, so Wednesday will be a floral theme.
Okay.
That's how we'll
Oh.
dress. And then Thursday will be a crazy sock day.
Oh,
So if
okay.
anyone is hearing this on Thursday and they want to come in crazy socks, we also will be hiding some things around the library later this week on
Okay.
Thursday that
It's kind of like
people
a
can come in
scavenger
and-
hunt.
yeah,
A little bit,
and-
yeah.
and
Okay.
find and take home some fun things.
Oh, how
And then
fun.
Friday our theme is
I was afraid you're going to ask. I'm not sure I remember.
it is
Do,
Book
do,
Face
do.
Friday.
Ah,
Yes,
that's
which
right.
Autumn, that is your brainchild.
That is mine. That was mine. So
There's just a lot going on.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, Bookface was a trend, a social media trend a couple of years ago, where when you look at a book, the cover frequently has a person's face. It's a headshot of some sort, and so then you take a book that has a face,
Okay.
and if you stand at a certain distance, you can line up your body to the perimeter
Oh, how
of
fun.
the book, and the book becomes your
head.
face.
Oh, how
And so we
fun.
will sort of take those and share. And some of our dress up themes are somewhat aligned to what the national themes for National Library Week are. So we've got Advocacy Day is Thursday.
Okay.
So how you advocate for your libraries. And what our little free item that people can come in and find on Thursday will be sort of a public facing way for them to show their support for library advocacy.
That's great.
Monday talked about banned books. We actually had a social media post about banned books, sort of seeing what the community knows about what the most frequent banned or challenged books are.
Interesting.
Friends of the Library is a nationwide organization. Most libraries have a Friends chapter that advocates for them, helps raise funds for them. So we are thankful to our Friends group who brought us pizza today for lunch Tuesday.
Very
Thank
nice.
you, thank you,
That's wonderful.
friends.
And
Very much thank you.
anybody else who's interested in bringing something for lunch for the library the rest of the week, feel free.
We do love that. And
We do like
again,
food.
great partnership. Adriano's Pizza was who brought us lunch, so that was delicious.
They have good
yeah.
pizza.
They
They sure do.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. Well, great. This is again, I'm amazed at I just walk in and say, "Hey, let's chat." And here you are. Just you've given so much information to the general public of Mills County and beyond. We're reaching far beyond there too. So
Wonderful.
yeah, you guys have just been eloquent in talking about what you have going on here. So thank you. Thank you for sitting down with me.
Happily.
And look forward to seeing what goes on here for your summer reading program for the kiddos. And I was in here the other day, and I came in the downstairs, and I went in there, and after I got in there, I was like, I wanted to use the internet, and I was like, I think I'm in the kids area.
Yeah.
But I sat down
Yes.
and I settled in. But there were some probably middle school to high school age kids there, and they were playing games or something.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe that was a Dungeons and Dragons group or something, some kind of group.
There's a lot of game playing and yeah, it's a very lively area in the
Yeah,
children's.
yeah.
So if you need maybe a quieter space, sometimes the
Yeah.
adult section is good. And we have a couple of reading rooms upstairs as well.
Oh, okay.
It's a nice
Okay.
escape from
Right. Now,
from the
how long has it been since the add-on out on the side of the library? How long
When
is
you
that?
are you talking about the
the
ramp?
ramp.
Yes, the ramp.
So the ramp has been there for a
Mhm.
very, very long time. It was enclosed a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
That was what was leading to the basement flooding was obviously our original building is a Carnegie building. It is over 100 years old, so it is not ADA compliant in
Oh,
meaningful
sure.
ways. There's no elevator and things. So in order to get onto the lower level, you come down a ramp that is on the south side of the building. Well, when it wasn't enclosed, there was nothing keeping the ramp from flooding and then
Oh.
into the children's department.
Oh, sure.
So now it's enclosed with windows and a roof, and that has greatly reduced the flooding in our
No
children's departments.
kidding. And also greatly reduced having to have that scooped in the
Mhm.
winter.
Yep, no one's out there shoveling a ramp in the cold or the snow.
Yeah, that's great. It's a nice entrance
Yes.
coming in there. And you guys are doing a wonderful job here at the
thank you.
Glenwood Library. And thank you again for joining us today on Mills County Roots.
Thanks
And
for having us.
happy National Library Week.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us on Mills County Roots, and we'll see you next time.